What about that again? What about that again? Man, you are up this morning. We're blessed this morning. It's another great day. This is the Grindology101 virtual podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens, man. We're going to talk about making it happen because we get to. Good morning again. I hope we get fired up. When you wake up in the morning, this Wednesday, they call it hump day and all those kind of things, man. But when you have something you're passionate about, it just wakes you up, man. So I hope you get woken up. Awakened today, this morning, with the encouragement, excitement to forward towards what you want. That's about it. That's about all. We just got to find a way to keep getting through this deal. This is actually Black History Month, and we're absolutely looking forward to doing some amazing things and continuance of who we are and what we do. But guess what? Today, think about where we are today. Not where we've been, but where we are today. What history will be made by you? What history will be made by you that people say you came this way? You made a difference. You made an impact. You left a legacy. You made things better. You came up with solutions. Are you in that kind of line? Man, I've been through some stuff, so nobody can tell me what you can't do with your life. No, there's no one that could tell me where you can't come from, what you can't overcome, and how you get to say something about something that you may not have yet achieved yet, like success. What is it to you? Who says it is what it is? Man, we talk about Black excellence this today, this month. I got to give a shout out. If you know who this is, Black and Bold. This coffee, it's amazing. I don't know who, if it's a Black-owned company I want to support. I'd love to have you on the podcast, and I drink it every morning. I got the grounds. I got the already made. You got several brands. So, Black Excellence, shout out to you out there and you. Let's talk about what you do. What legacy will you leave? They're living a legacy somewhere. Someone has come up with a concept. Razor beans, peas and pods, salt to the seashells. It doesn't matter. You got to have something that you're passionate about, that wakes you up in the morning, that gets you going towards your day, that you want to do, that God gave to you, that nobody can take from you. That's what you got to find. And I don't know who else, has that in them but you. You have it. He gave it to you. That's about it. Success is now working. Hey, man. That's what it is right now, today. So let's get some shouts out. Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, man, a new partnership with the LA South Chamber of Commerce. Amazing. It was Linda Sam, Morgan Sam. We love that you have connected us there. We're looking forward to making an impact with the chamber there. And many of you out there that are doing some work, we want to get you on the podcast. We want to talk about what you do to make an impact. Kennedy Austin Foundation, many others, partners in success. But guess what? You got to get up and work. There's no easy way. We see you on the other side. Check out some of these partners.
LA South Chamber of Commerce. Together we're creating economic growth in the South LA and South Bay communities through business development, networking, community, and advocacy. We're not your average Chamber of Commerce. Connect with us at lasouthchamber.com.
If you're not a member, join. But join today. Don't wait for tomorrow.
They are phenomenal.
There is none like LA South Chamber of Commerce.
This is the chamber for you.
I'm so proud to be here and part of the LA South Chamber.
When I went to find a chamber that could help me do positive outreach and advocacy, LA South Chamber was the place to go. I'd recommend it to anyone.
Become a member.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Empowered greetings. Dr. John L. Mack here. I'm so excited and delighted to be able to share with you some information for your transformation and your elevation. Listen, guys, the PB4 formula is the most significant advancement in the self-publishing industry that's come along in some time. Because basically, people were calling me, my clients were calling and saying, Dr. Mack, we thank you. You have published my book. It looks great. I'm proud to share it. You even made us a bestseller on Amazon. We thank you for that, but we're broke bestsellers. In other words, we're not making money. We got everything in place, but we're not making money. So I studied and researched for over a year, and I came up with what we call the PB4 formula, PB4X formula for online success. Because online success is where it's at right now. To create a sustainable income source, you need to be online. So the online success formula, PB4, means this: a published book plus a polished brand times a proven blueprint equals a profitable business. And after all, that's what it's all about. You're in business to make money, not to make friends, although that's a nice byproduct of making money, but that you're in this business to earn an income. So the PB4 formula, the PB4X formula, will help you to 4X or quadruple your current income, influence, impact, and your status, so that you'll be able to move forward toward that elusive goal of having an online sustainable income source. Hey, listen, not too much longer. Just wanted to share with you that the PB4 formula, the book, the PB4X book, will be available January the 14th, and you can pre-order now. So click the link below, and we'll see you at the top. Why? Because the bottom is entirely too crowded. Have an awesome day. And remember, everybody has a book in them that somebody wants and needs to read. Anybody can write a book with today's technology, but nobody can read a book that's never been written. Let's get you published successfully.
Technical difficulties trying to get me and everything else, but we just overcome. We keep finding solutions to situations. That's all I know, man. My guy out there, Dr. John L. Mack, man, amazing. Helped me write, get my book published, 7 Keys to Success. We've had a slate of different authors on the network, and I'm going to show another one a little bit later. But it's been great. Go to getpublishedsuccessfully.com. Check him out. It's got the PB4X program. Published book, published brand, polished book. He could break it down. He is the word meister. Go to getpublishedsuccessfully.com. Check him out right there. You saw the Jazz Zone. And as always, man, here's Success Express Marketing Solutions, which this is a Success Express Marketing Solutions podcast show. We want to help you promote your business. And that's what we do. So when you think about what we want, where we've been through, all the stuff we've had to overcome. As a black man, I like to say, one thing I was think about a lot of diversity. You want to diversify. You need to have a diverse inclusion of all people. But I was just thinking about it. No one's ever tried to diversify me. right? Be like me. It's always me trying to look or build or work within. And when I thought about it, I said, we do that a lot. Incorporate with others to fit in with the mold of what, but being ourselves. So I found my own lane, and I think it's a very powerful understanding of who you are in the midst of a lot of opportunities, decisions, connections, directions, and leadership and everything else. Because as a Black man, I look up and I see that the only people I know that have to have a conversation with a father, my father having a conversation with me, that when I leave the house, the one thing that was the main mission was that I made it back home at the end of the day. That was the number one mission. If you left the house, to get back to the house. So as a Black man, looking at that, I have to have my registration and all of that in my sun visor. Think about that. No race of people have to have a conversation with their children or keep your information in your sun visor so you don't have to go in your glove compartment just in case. That's a heck of a conversation to have with your children or in a society that's supposed to be about protecting this service. I'll leave it at that. I digress. I'm not a political guy. I'm a straight shooter. I'm a straight talker. And what I believe in is that if you apply the level of your work to match the level of your faith, you can make the difference that you want to in any capacity that you want to. I'm a change guy. I believe that God handed me an opportunity to fail so horribly that I know that I could succeed at anything. I got to write that down. Somebody, this is recorded, so I'm going to go back to the recording and catch that. Oh, man, we got some people. I'm just saying, yes, say it. Around the world. We had the Deborah the Smile Lady the other day, way in Ghana. Yeah, we play on. We keep on finding solutions. Straight talk. I don't know, what else to do. So that's just real stuff. That's real stuff. In my own words, I like to say I'm a babe in the word, so a lot of people that could resonate with the Bible and pull up the scripture real good. I cannot. There's about 2 scriptures I got changed my life. To share about that on another day. But if you can bring it out of the scripture, hey, apply it. I just walk with it. I think it's supposed to be, which is integrity, operating with commitment, operating with keeping people first. You want to help people. You bring your talents to the storefront, all those kind of things like that. That's where I operate. And if that's good stuff, it just happens to be good stuff. There you go. Fail so horribly that you can rise successfully. Oh, man, thank you. A catch. See, you need help somewhere out there. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the catch right there. Absolutely. Fail so horribly. That's what I believe that he allowed me to do. Fail so horribly that I could rise successfully. Got to remember that. That's good. That came naturally. And that's what I know. If you wake up in the morning with the get to attitude, you might get to find something out about yourself. You might get to help somebody. You might get to say a word that encourages. You might get to smile and somebody needs a smile that day. You might need a smile. So if you could be that one, you'll find that, we're doing the right thing. Let's keep on sharing. Let's keep on growing. I want to just impact with some encouragement. So these are my words. This is what I feel passionate about. So my commitment is that I told him that I would give the best of myself with everything I've done. And I found with everything I've been and everything I've been through, to share everything I've been able to do with others in likes of maybe I could help somebody and they can help me. And from the ground and what I call the trenches, this thing we used to call 100. I'm a 100 kind of guy. So when I talk to somebody about 100, that's that 300 type of leader. And those of you that know, you know. So if you're willing to do the work, I'm willing to talk to you. We get some things done. Let's talk about these partners in success. And again, I'm going to share some positive, powerful, enlightening content from some of the best that ever do it. They hit me sometimes with sharing, but let's share what might help somebody. That's all it's about. So what is it all worth? We'll be back on the other side.
One day, all these early mornings and late nights will pay off. One day, everything you've been working toward will be worth it. Success does not come to those who wait. Success comes to those who go out and get it.
Stop using the fact that you don't have money as an excuse. I understand everybody else in the world tells you you need money to make money and all that other kind of stuff. Yep. We all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Hustle is putting it all on the line. Hustle is waking up one day, the day before you die, and realizing you gave it your all into the parenting of your children, the building of your businesses, the philanthropy that you wanted to do. Whatever you define, it's just, all in, emotionally and executionally, in theory and strategy and in execution.
Those at the
I got a breakthrough. I got to share my guy. But Darren Lyons, difference maker in my life, my friend, high school, way back, long time, but took barbering around the world. I was watching a video of this young man, a friend of mine, was sharing how to start a barbering business in I don't know where it was, China, Japan, but he needed interpreters so that he could speak English and they can understand in their language. Now I know this young man from junior high school, on in that kids. And to look at him right now, traveling the world, living a life, helping people own and start barbering company businesses, training, developing in different languages. You can do anything. So let's talk about some leadership. When we talk about Black History Month, let's make some Black history. Let's make some history. We're going to share about Mr. Darren Lyons out there in Pasadena this month. It's the Black History Month. It's the Grindology Show. We're going to talk about our brothers and sisters this month. That's what we do.
Professionalism is very important, and no matter what business it is. Today, we're in a situation in a society where people have become comfortable. They've become lazy. They've tuned out, if you will, and not all people, but a lot, have tuned out the words of wisdom that somebody that's in the position they want to be, they tuned them out and they decided to go to the University of YouTube. Well, the University of YouTube is only one-sided. You can't talk back. The University of YouTube also gives you information that is valid and some non-valid. When we look at professionalism, you have to have a give and take. You have to understand that when we are trying to learn professionalism, we have to learn it from people who are professional. Some of the people on YouTube don't have licenses as barbers. They have an opinion. And that's all it is an opinion. It could be right, but it's an opinion nonetheless. What I'm saying to you right now is an opinion, but I've lived it. I've mastered it. I've been in business for 30 years. So I think I have expertise, if you will, of running a good business. But people have to put business in perspective. Business in perspective meaning professionalism, meaning that even though that you are a barber, even though that you are a car salesman, even though that you're a motivational speaker, there's things that have to be put in place before you can say that you're that. Professionalism is number one. Job number one. If you look at Starbucks, the first thing they do is when you walk in there, they speak. When you go to Walmart, the first thing that you run into is a greeter. They speak. These things are being put on the back burner. Now, when you go to the barbershops, they don't speak. So it makes people intimidated. Because I don't know if this is a cool barbershop to even come to. Although I have locks and although my hair is long, but don't necessarily mean I don't need to be groomed. I still have a beard. Sometimes I don't wear a beard. Sometimes I want to goatee. But I want to be in a place that I am comforted when I walk through the door. Even though I'm not in the city, although I travel a lot, that means I go to a lot of barbershops. And I would say at least 75% of all barbershops that I've been to, and I probably have hit at least 40 states, 75% don't speak when you walk in the door. That's not professional. Cleanliness is a part of professionalism. Clean barbershops, clean beauty shops. Take pride in the shop that you work at. A lot of barbershops I've been in barbershops that it was so filthy. As soon as I walked through the door, they knew who I was. They knew who I was. And they were honored for me to be there. But the shop was so dirty, I got the broom and started sweeping. And these guys let me do it. How is that if I come to your house and start vacuuming because your house is dirty? You should feel a certain kind of way about that. But today, a lot of the young men and a lot of the young women don't feel a certain kind of way. It ain't my shop. It ain't my job. Well, whose job is it? See, because we all work in this thing together. See, you have to give something to get something. And most people today aren't really looking at that unless you go through a certain form of training. Professionalism is a certain form of training. You have to be trained to be professional. See, a lot of times we really assume, and you know what assuming means. We assume that they know how to clean. Some people just don't know how to they don't know how to clean. Their parents don't know how to clean. So you assume that they know how to clean and sweep the floor correctly and sweep in the corners. You assume they know how to wash dishes, or you assume they know how to speak to people correctly. See, there's an English, there's hood English, and then there's ghetto English. What up, yo? What's up, my son? What's up, fam? Well, some people don't want to be addressed like that, as opposed to saying, how are you doing today, sir? Can I help you? What's good? Nothing. Nothing at all is good. Because that's not how you address a person. That's not how you address a new client. See, a lot of people in the state of California use Yelp. I call Yelp for help. See, Yelp can help you and it can hurt you. So it all depends on how good your professionalism. It can actually be a hindrance to your business when somebody comes in and say, I went in there, they were very unprofessional, the shop was dirty, they didn't clean their clippers. Now guess what? You have a bad mark. Now you went from 5 stars to 3, just that fast. The one who has the most stars is the one who wins. The one who has the highest level is the one who gets up first when they pop in barbershop for your city. So don't be at the bottom. And if you do, look at it as a report card. Don't get upset about it. Don't get upset about it. What you do is learn from it. Learn from your mistakes and become better. Instruct your employees, instruct yourself to say, I have to be a better barber. Even though this is not your shop, sweep up anyway. Even though you cleaned up that bathroom, clean it up again anyway. Until you decide to leave and get your own or go to a better barbershop, then keep the area that you are clean like it's your own. Professionalism. Answer the phone correctly. What's up? Well, no. We say good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. This is Tangles and Locks. How may I help you and or serve you? Professionalism. See, we have to learn how to speak. We have to learn how to walk. We have to learn how to talk. And sometimes we have to reevaluate our situation. And we have to get rid of all of the bad information and reboot, refresh the information in our mind and say, I want to be professional, because that's the only way you're going to make good money. Good money, you're professional.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.
Man, that man said, man, get in there and clean up the bathroom. Get in there and bring some fabuloso. I hear people at work all the time about the coffee. They don't bring this. They don't do that. They don't do this and that. You know, I understand it, but why don't you do it? You know, why don't we bring the best of ourselves wherever we are? And sometimes you're going to feel overused. Sometimes you feel, I was in a class, I'm always going to go in those rooms where people are living like I want to live, or living like they want to live. And so I could go around them to learn what I don't know. If you're not going where you don't know what they know, and you only living on what you know, right? You stuck. There it is on that. Mr. Lyons broke down the fact that when you come in and you willing to, I always say, if you're willing to clean the toilet, you could be the CEO. And I have a reference to that in my life working. You know, again, I've worked at a warehouse. They needed somebody to work at the warehouse, but they needed somebody to clean up the dog kennel. Nobody wanted a job because of the dog kennel. And I didn't even know anything about the warehouse or tools in that fact, but I needed the job and I was hungry. And I told that man that he thought nobody would take it, and he thought I wasn't going to take the job because of the dogs either. And he was ready to end the interview until I said, no, sir. I'm not saying I'm just thinking, what could you call me? He said, what do you mean? What do you mean? You know, most people don't even want to think about the job when they got to think about cleaning a dog kennel. The owner owned 5 pedigree bird dogs worth $5,000. That's $25,000 worth of dogs. And $100,000 dog kennel. You think this man don't want to take care of his dogs? I needed a job. I told the man that I'd be the man with the golden shovel. I got the job. In 9 months, I received a 40% increase in my wage, and I was delivering millions of dollars of tools around the city I was new in, with delivering checks to all of the job sites around almost the whole state of Texas. This is amazing. It's just the work. I'm just telling you, if you're willing to do what other people aren't willing to do, man, you will have what other people don't deserve to have at the end of the day. The toilet ministry matters. That's right. I had a role before. Hey, man, get in there. I don't know. You know, bring the best of ourselves. Absolutely. Absolutely. Reboot and refresh. I thank you for your feedback. It's amazing. You guys get out there. Yeah, have a successful day. You know, charge forward towards what it is. What you got to lose anyway? What you got to lose but the same thing? We know what the same thing is. So let's put the extra to the ordinary, become extraordinary by doing a little bit more than the ordinary people will. Let's become extraordinary by doing a little bit more than the ordinary people will. Let's get on the other side. Let's do the work. Connect with me. Go to KeJohnnaOwens.com. Check out some of the stuff I got. Give me a book. Let's talk. Set an appointment. Let's figure it out. Do a lot. Looking to connect with people that are looking to connect with me. I'm looking to connect with people that are looking to connect with me. We can do the work. We can make it happen. Get out there and do it. Hey, man, it's Black History Month. 2/2/22. 2/2/22. So this dates this podcast. 2/2/22. I don't know. I'm not all into the number deal, but that's pretty amazing. Get out there, help somebody, make a difference. Use your life to make a difference in somebody else's life. And at the end of the day, if we all make a difference will be made. Such a blessing. Hey, there it is. Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens. God bless you, my brother, my daddy. Love you, man. We see you on the other side. Succeed on purpose, success, love, speed, operate in the spirit of success. If you signed up to it, sign into it. It's not to sign up. It's to sign in. Because nothing at all works but the work. We see you on the side.